Hello, my name is Jaden Crable, and today I'm going to be going over what I believe to be the best options for the Arizona Cardinals in this year's upcoming 2024 NFL Draft. As you can see by my Cardinals poster, my Cardinal blankets, and my Cardinal pennant right above my bed, that I am a huge Arizona Cardinals fan, and I am really excited to see what potential players the Cardinals can get in this year's draft. I believe the Cardinals can move from back-to-back four-win seasons into a team that can get a winning season, if not find a way to make it into the playoffs. All right, let's get started. The first position that I believe the Arizona Cardinals need to address in this upcoming draft is wide receiver, followed by pass rusher, also known as edge, then cornerback, then interior offensive lineman, and finally running back. The first position that I believe the Arizona Cardinals need to address is the wide receiver, and I believe Marvin Harrison Jr. Will fit that role within the Cardinals offense. He is considered the top wide receiver draft prospect, and he has a height of 6'4" with an arm length similar to that of DeAndre Hopkins, a player whom the Cardinals recently released, who was on their team and could potentially replace his role on the Cardinals offense. I believe his style works really well with Kyler Murray, as Kyler Murray typically does excels in throwing passes that are near the sideline, and Marvin Harrison Jr. catches passes that are more tight and narrow and can make those really contested catches against the defensive backs. The Arizona Cardinals are in a prime position to take Marvin Harrison Jr., who has been dubbed by many sportsbooks and analysts as a generational talent player in the upcoming draft. He is considered mature in team first by Jonathan Gannon through the interview they had together, and I believe he could potentially be the next Larry Fitzgerald, who is the best Cardinals wide receiver of all time, if not the best Cardinals player of all time. The next most needed position the Cardinals have is pass rusher, or also known as edge, and I believe Chop Robinson fills that role perfectly on their roster. Not only are the Cardinals in desperate need for oh, okay. The next position that I believe the Cardinals need to address after wide receiver is pass rusher or edge, and I believe Chop Robinson fills that role perfectly on their roster. The Cardinals are desperately lacking talent in the pass rusher position, and they already addressed the interior defensive line in free agency with Bilal Nichols and Justin Jones. He had the second highest rated pass rush grade in 2023, even despite battling many injuries, which shows his durability, which is something that Jonathan Gannon and Nick Rallis would love to have on their defensive front. He is quick off the line and has a really strong top speed, and he is a promising strip sacker, something the Cardinals have not had since Chandler Jones left the team. The next position that I believe the Arizona Cardinals need to address is cornerback, and I believe that Quincy Kool-Aid McKinstry is the best player for this roster. He has shown versatility for various defensive positions, and he has really good speed, agility, and coverage, something that the Cardinals have missed out a lot, like since since the loss of Patrick Peterson. He has experience under Nick Saban, who is one of the best college coaches of all time. The next position that I believe the Arizona Cardinals need to address, while not as big as the other three that I've already covered, is interior offensive lineman, and I believe Zach Frazier is one of the best options out there at that with the later round picks. The Arizona Cardinals have already addressed their left and right tackles in Paris Johnson Jr. and Jonah Williams, and now it is time for them to be able to focus on the interior part of the offensive line. Zach Frazier's wrestling background should help with providing more protection for Kyler Murray, which is a really absolute necessary considering Kyler Murray's need to be able to escape the pocket, as has height, he can't even hardly see over the defenders, let alone his own offensive linemen. The last position of need that I believe the Cardinals need to address is running back, and I believe Frank Gore Jr. is their best option considering how late in the round he is and how many picks the Cardinals will have left at that point. This Cardinals organization is built through the ground game, and right now it uses James Conner, Michael Carter, and Kyler Murray. I believe he will really help fill the role for when James Conner retires, which might not be in that long due to the fact that running backs have very short shelf lives in today's NFL. He is also the son of legendary running back Frank Gore, who used to play for the 49ers. So that might indicate at least some maybe form of talent that is a little more there's a little bit more predictable talent with, and he also is known for his ability to read defensive lines well and adjust to them accordingly. So there you have it. Those are my highest recommended draft options for Cardinals 2024 season. No matter how it turns out, this year's draft will be very exciting. Thank you for watching. Bye. Zach Frazier also has really good balance. He is reliable and he is also very proficient.